আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু এভরিওয়ান হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ওয়েলকাম টু MrRawBean। তো চলে এসেছি আজকে আরেকটি ফুটবলের লাইভ স্ট্রিম নিয়ে এবং ডিভিশন 1 এর র্যাঙ্ক পুশ করতেছিলাম। আজকে চলে এসেছে মানডে মানে কি ইভেন্ট, তাও কি কয়েন ইভেন্ট। যারা ফ্রি টু প্লে প্লেয়ার তারা তো বোঝেনি কয়েন ইভেন্ট মানে সবচেয়ে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ হচ্ছে কয়েন ইভেন্ট, দেন ইভেন্ট মানে র্যাঙ্ক পুশ মানে ডিভিশন যাই বলে না র্যাঙ্কিং সব কিছু। তো প্রথমে লেট না করে যাব ইভেন্ট ম্যাচের দিকে এবং দেখা যাক কী ইভেন্ট এসেছে। তো দেখে নিই ইভেন্টটা কোন ধরনের ইভেন্ট এসেছে। ইভেন্টটা কি কোনো আনলিমিটেড প্লেয়ার নিয়ে খেলতে পারবো না, ইটালিয়ান ক্লাব মানে ইটালিয়ান ক্লাব পিক করে দেন খেলতে হবে। তো ইটালিয়ান ক্লাবে কোন দল পিক করা যায়? তো আমরা নিয়ে নেব ইন্টার মিলান, যেটা কিনা সবসময় পছন্দের এবং জানাশোনা টিম। তো দেরি না করে চলে যাচ্ছি ম্যাচের দিকে, স্কোয়াডটাকে রেডি করবো দেন। আর ততক্ষণ যারা অবশ্যই ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলতে চান কমেন্ট করে দিবেন আর লাইক করতে তো অবশ্যই ভুলবেন না।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Baresi reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pulisic. Serginho. Swung into... He rises! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication. And here's Batistuta. He's looking to set free a runner. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Ribéry. Can he get it through? Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ribery. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Pellegrini. That's been intercepted. Costa Curta. And he's whipped it across. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cannavaro. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kvaratskhelia wins the duel this time. And this is Batistuta. And he's had a shot! And it's Ribery. Got a shot away! Cleared away. Cannavaro. Not the most convincing of passes. Pulisic does really well to win the ball there. Fofana, that has been slung wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he put it away? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Same again, same outcome.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Di Lorenzo. That'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. Milan finding their passes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well read, nice interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Reinders. Interesting ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
The
behaving
midway
in an
point of the
inappropriate
game.
manner will be
Inter
removed.
ended that
Thank you
first
very much
half
for
in
your
such a
cooperation.
strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Always going over the top.
Schneider will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Costa Curta. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta. Reinders. And Serginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, played right into his path. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Terrific header! There's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for options for movement.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fofana gets across to intercept that. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Reinders, and he's managed to gets the shot away! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Milan
time.
clearly now in lead preservation mode. Costa Curta. Serginho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much
Hello
depends on
everybody,
this.
and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve.
Inter
It is
against
indeed a
Inter.
heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Inter Milan faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This to go one up. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Fofana! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fofana is offering a wry smile there.
A searching ball that into space. And that was very necessary. Kvaratskhelia wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Martinez. He's Martinez! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's a good ball played into space, and he's picked out the run. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Interesting ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has not gone well. Ball is over the line. Out again for a throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pellegrini.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Calhanoglu. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think start...
And Batistuta! We've got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a sweet ball, that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. McKennie. Calhanoglu. Schneider. Pellegrini. Calhanoglu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Shot could be... He's got the shot away! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Inter Milan take the lead. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Good spot, he's seen the run. That's going to go a long way. Schneider, chance to shoot now. He's had a hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal! Inter! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ball swung in with a header! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rijkaard, hoisted in. Baresi cuts out the pass. And this is Schneider. McKennie gets into some space. Pellegrini! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
McKennie. Baresi. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And we have our very first corner. Hits one! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's through here. And this is Forlan. Picked out brilliantly. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Valverde. And he's had a hit. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent hit! That's a half-decent try. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. Koundé cuts out the pass. Serginho. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cannavaro. Iniesta. Saliba. Not the most convincing of passes. This is promising. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that looks a decent ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes at
And
a
a
time.
few accusing looks coming his way. Azar. Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's got the beating of his man. That has not gone well. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Departure times from all local
A
major
half of
stations.
massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Ernest. Now it's Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Hazard. Ernest, looking understandably energised after his goal. Luis Suarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Baresi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Baresi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. He's shifting through the gears. Can he put it away? And that would have been some goal.
Suarez really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Valverde gets it away. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. He slid it. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
The goal scorer after 66 minutes is number 1.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Always onto this, and he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the finish! Yes! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Suarez.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. No way through there. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's Son Heung-min. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
No, bro. After this match, I'll play with you. Don't touch. For your play, do subscribe and remember to like, comment, and share, guys.
So, what can they come
Goal,
up with
no.
here? Oh, almost a sixth.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
কি মনে হচ্ছে ম্যাচটা কিরকম হতে পারে শেষ পর্যন্ত? অপোনেন্ট মেবি অটো শট নেবে, সে টাইম ওয়েস্ট করছে জাস্ট। না, অটো নেয়নি।
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Great hit! No mistake!
সেই ট্যাকটিক্যাল খেতে হলো, আমি ভেবেছিলাম 5-0তেই রাখবো, কিন্তু হয়নি।
That's no
5-1
fluke.
হয়ে
It's what he was
সে
there
গোল
for.
জিতে যে সিরিয়ালে
He would have
পজিশন
been
দিল,
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
এই সেলিব্রেশনটা দেখে মনে পড়ে গেল লাস্ট ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে একটি নতুন দল এসেছিল, তারা ওইভাবে গোলে পিছিয়ে ছিল, কিন্তু দলের পক্ষ থেকে একটি গোল হয়েছিল, তারা এরকম সেম উদযাপন করেছিল।
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
আবার একটু ব্যাক পাস খেলি।
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great ball. Can he finish?
সে বারবার বলছে ওকে গোল দিয়ে দিবেন।
Potw getting this one clear. Interesting ball. Oh, perfectly measured that.
না এর মোমেন্টে আর কি গোল দিয়ে দিলাম। গোল হয়ে গেল। 3 people are watching please like us.
And it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering.
এখন সে কিক অফ করবে না, কেননা তার টার্গেট হচ্ছে যত টাইম ওয়েস্ট করতে পারে করুক। ওয়েট, আমিও তার টাইম ওয়েস্ট করে দিই। আমার কাছেও 73 সেকেন্ড আছে, যে যেরকম তার সাথে ওরকম করা উচিত। আমি আমার প্লেয়ারকে একদম
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
চলো
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One
অলরেডি
driven,
ছোট ছিল, খুব
ruthless,
ভালো, এই জন্য
prolific.
গোল এতগুলো হতে পেরেছে, নয়তো এতগুলো হতো না। কিন্তু পয়েন্ট জাস্ট অনলি 15, খুবই কম পয়েন্ট দিয়েছে, অসুবিধা নেই। ব্রো কাম ফর 1v1 ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ। Okay, bro, come. Room number is 26358966.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Corners! It's a loose ball. And one more try! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely worked. Potw, will they claim to that?
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Decent progress down the left. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked it up out wide. And the keeper's in command. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Gets into some space. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No goals as yet. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Ernest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's played into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Potw. Ernest quietly revving up. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Baresi clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Turan. For Valverde. Turan. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at it. He's had a hit! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
There will be
The
one minute
movement
added
so
time.
precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's half-time here. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Volunteers for each block.
How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's picked his way through. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. He's got the shot away! It's Iniesta! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? And here's a chance. And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Neymar. Olise has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shapes to shoot. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Substitution in progress.
Milan are making a change now. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Iniesta gets it away. Saliba. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. There's the hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Neymar. Number 35,
Saliba gets it away.
Number 8, Iniesta. Coming on the field.
And it's De Bruyne.
Number 21.
And the ball's come loose here.
Batistuta. Number 20.
And he's taking no chances there.
Number 22, De Bruyne. Number 18, Frank Lampard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
(1-0) as we head towards the end.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The final seconds now. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea. That's the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what... Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that is out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! And here comes the corner. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's got the shot away! Goal! Inter! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Let's a look and place it forward. And here's Ribery. It's run loose here. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Baresi gets good distance on it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Baresi. He's looking to set free a runner. An uncompromising challenge. Deftly away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta. The referee has given a corner. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's onside. He has a go! It's anyone's ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he latch on to this? And the first half is done.